And how you guys doing? This is very important in reference to history of land ownership in America. Now you know Walt Disney was not German because he owned a lot of land. You know Doris Duke was not German either. She owned a lot of land. You know a lot of people in this country that was back in history, even before, like in the 1800s, like my grandparents, they weren't German either. See, there's regulations on how much land any race is allowed to purchase. Like, for instance, some ethnicities and nationalities cannot purchase very much land in America. You know that, right? Based on their race, based on their ethnicity, based on what country this is. You understand that, right? So you would know 100% that Walt Disney was not German. You would know that some other people in history are not German because Germans weren't allowed to own that much land in this country. So in reference to people that have made up fabrications calling historic Americans or historic Europeans that came to America, or, acknowledgments of that, they weren't German. Because Germans aren't allowed to own that much land in this country at all. And there's certain types of land that they're not allowed to own in America, period. Same thing for other ethnicities, and it's the guidelines of what country this is from when it started, when it was founded, and other historic laws too. And certain historic events such as the Holocaust or World War II or any type of war that America had. Like, say, for instance, there was a war against the Middle East. The Middle East can't buy very much land in America, or anybody from the Middle East can't own very much land in America. You know that, right? Because of Desert Storm or the other wars or, battles or wars that they had against the Middle East. So you understand that, right? Same thing with other battles or, historic situations of what is documented in history. There's people that can't own certain types of land in America based on the facts of the original 13 colonies, European, Italy, France, and England, Great Britain, and Ireland, and certain acknowledgments of Asia or whichever. There's guidelines that the country has that people cannot buy up the land or the country, based on their political parties, based on their race, based on their religion, based on a lot of reasons. Just, everybody understand that? It's kind of a long story, but I didn't create the laws. Those are just the facts of law that have to maintain in this country.